Peace, family. This is Lions with another news and commentary. This is art. This video is from World Star Hip Hop. More than 75 people overdosed in the city in 24 hours as emergency crews raced to save lives, and one man was arrested as a person of interest in this case. Police, fire crews, and other emergency crews spent hours working to treat victims at the scene and transport them to nearby hospitals. No fatal overdose. So I'm going to go ahead and play this video, and I'm going to give you the rest of my commentary.
Breaking story still unfolding right now in New Haven tonight. People collapsing all over downtown, overdosing. Tonight, the total has topped 75 people, and it's still going up. Police have one man in custody. The victims overdosing one after another, apparently on K2 synthetic drug, marijuana, that some Yale doctors tell us has been laced with fentanyl.
So far, there have been no reported deaths. The city's resources are spread very thin at this hour. Transports continue to the hospital as we speak. The DEA is involved to figure out what is in these drugs. One man who may have sold them is under arrest. News 8's Amy Hudak is live on the green tonight. What a sight, Amy.
Darren and Ann, this is unbelievable. We have never seen anything like this. People in law enforcement who have been doing this for decades say they've never seen anything like it. We're going on 24 hours of this, 76 overdoses, 71 people transported to the hospital. Tonight, emergency responders say that they've been finding people falling to the ground in cardiac arrest, convulsing, eyes rolling in the back of their heads. And tonight, that emergency room doctor at Yale says this wasn't just K2. She believes this was K2 laced with fentanyl.
Is it another one?
People dropping like flies on the New Haven Green. Sirens blaring all day, one after the next, taking dozens and dozens of overdose victims to the hospital.
I seen one person way over there falling on the ground, and then after that, I'm running my bike and I'm running this way, and I seen another person fall on the ground. I'm like, who is passing out these fake drugs?
Even while we were trying to return people to service, they were passing victims on the ground.
Yale's emergency room slammed.
Although many people, thought that they were getting K2 or spice, at least reports from the emergency department, have been that this was actually contaminated with fentanyl. Fentanyl is certainly an incredibly potent drug that is responsible for many overdoses, both fatal and non-fatal, in our state and really across the country right now.
As police sent drug samples to the DEA in New York City for testing, they arrested a 37-year-old man they say they know well. He's believed to have sold at least some of the drugs based on what overdose victims told police.
At the time the suspect was taken into custody, he did, from what I was informed, have some K2 on him. We believe there may be an accomplice that we're still looking for.
Some who overdosed treated successfully with Narcan. Additional doses sent to New Haven by the Department of Public Health.
Naloxone being available within our community is an incredibly important thing.
We just talked to somebody with the police department within the last 5 minutes or so, and he says they are now up to 3 arrests, but they are not yet saying if those additional 2 arrests are connected to the overdoses here on the green. He's saying they were charged with drug possession, but still too early to link whether or not they are involved specifically with the overdoses. As for the scene out here tonight, emergency crews will be out here throughout the evening. They're not going anywhere. Again, that number is at 76 overdoses and climbing. For now, we're live in New Haven. Amy Hudak, News 8.
Okay, people, you saw the video. Wow, this is beyond insane. More than 75 people had a drug overdose in Connecticut with this K2 synthetic marijuana mixed with fentanyl. Fentanyl is one of the most powerful drugs in the country, and I think this is the same drug that used to put people to sleep in hospitals, if I'm not mistaken. And somebody just put them in drugs and automatically smoke it, and then having like convulsions, having overdose. It's really scary. Now they say they found the guy that did it. They know very well, according to this news report here. And they said that possibly more people are involved and more accomplices are involved in this. So this is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. This is insane. Like, who basically going to pass a synthetic drug, synthetic marijuana, to 75 plus people? This is unbelievable. And they said that every last one of them who smoked those drugs automatically went to cardiac arrest. And I'm surprised half of them survive right now. And because they took immediate action and take this other drug to basically get out of it. But, well, God forbid, what if they don't have no drug like that to fight that? It's like, if you see that numbers, more than 75 people were in cardiac arrest because of this K2 synthetic marijuana. This is unbelievable. And this guy who did it, you heard the news clip and said that he still got more drugs in him, more K2 drugs inside when he was arrested. So, you know, I'm glad this guy this clown is off the streets, but there's reports that more people could be, his accomplices could be, they arrested, I think 2 more people, they said, but they don't know if it's connected to the guy that were arrested that was the one who, you know, dealt the drugs to people. You see, these drugs are very, very powerful, and people need to be very careful of whatever. I mean, the thing is that people want to get high and get smoked up. They need to be very, very careful of what these drugs are, and especially these new drugs called K2 synthetic marijuana. And you don't know what they put inside of that drug. They make it even. I mean, people want to get high, but this right here will make it even, will knock you out. I mean, literally like knock you out. Some for good. So people basically need to be careful I mean, basically when it comes to drugs and everything. But this is ridiculous. This is bananas. 80, almost 70, 75 plus people overdose. Luckily, they survive. It's unbelievable. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this video. Share this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my reaction channel. And subscribe to my Black Junction channel for all the news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lionsden signing off. Deuces.